Hey guys, it's Hector. So I look a lot different without this thing on my head. And as you can see, it's pretty dirty. I've had it on for about 5 days now. Has a ton of tape and has a ton of glue on it. So now we're gonna just go and get this cleaned.
All right, so now that we're by a sink, the first step is that we're going to get this under warm water, and that should soften up the glue a lot, both on the adhesive, on liquid glue, but also on the tape. And then we'll use our cloth to kind of get that all out. You can see that most of the glue that I had on the hairline and the tape that I had around the edges is off. There's only really small areas left, but the hot water really did a good job. Now, something you have to be very careful about is the glue on the hair itself. If you're not careful with this, it can really ruin your system. All right, so as you can see now, most of the adhesive is off, but we do have some small areas where there is a lot of gunk. So to do that, to get that out, we'll now use lace release. And what you want to do is kind of just spray it all over. And then you can also spray it on the opposite side too, in those problematic areas, just to make sure that you're breaking down the adhesive on both sides. And we'll just let that sit for a little bit. All right, so now that we've let it sit for about a minute, we can go in with our towel, and you can kind of see that all of that is balling up pretty easily. So these bigger pieces are now becoming really tiny pieces, and they're all sort of getting off of the actual base itself. All right, so now that we got all of the little pieces of adhesive out of the base, now we just have to clean it. So what you can do is, I like to use somewhat warm water, and you can use dish soap in this case. They have palm olive here, so I'm just gonna wet it a bit, put that in there, put a little bit more. You kind of just want to scrub that in. All right, so now that the base is clean, we'll now get to washing the hair itself. So wet it a little bit. And today we're going to be using the hydrating shampoo by Beauty Mark Pre Care. Let's go a little bit back. All right. So you can massage that through by hand, and then if you're really gentle, you can use a brush to get rid of any of those knots. So you can see that I have some there, but the shampoo is really good at getting those out. You still want to be really gentle with this, because when it's wet is when the system is in its most fragile state, and you can get a lot of hair out of that system, which will end up leading to it not lasting as long. Alright, so now that the hair is washed and now it's damp, we can now use the 3-in-1 Miracle Protect. And this will be a conditioner that you can put on when the hair is either dry or when it's damp. So now that the dry conditioner, the leave-in conditioner is in there, you can comb it a bit just to get the conditioner to go through all the hair strands. And then now you can just let it sit and dry.